Hey, this is Nate with Big Hot Homestead. Today I'm going to be cleaning out the 100-plus-year-old reutilized building. Um, what needs to be done today is I got to clean out a bunch of the chicken poo. I need to put in some new spots for them to roost because there's a lot more chickens in there now and they're starting to actually lay on my fence and stuff in there. So that's the project today, is scrape some poop up, get it out of here, and then get the additional spots for them to sleep at night. So enjoy the video. So to take you into the coop here, the reason that I need to do some upgrades is because they've been sleeping up here on the fencing. So clearly not enough spot for them to sleep, but they're also due for a scraping, cleaning on those surfaces, and then gonna put some additional roosting over here, and I might put some up here where they can sit up higher. They do like to actually sit up higher on here. Well, it was originally designed to keep them up in here. This kind of was more just a barrier in case something got in the front door, because the front door is not the best. And that's where they decide to lay. They lay eggs there, and then they lay eggs over here when they're supposed to lay them over there. Yes, girls, do you hear me? You hear what I'm saying? You're supposed to lay in the boxes. Good. All right, with that done, it's not perfect, but a lot of that junk is off there now, scraped off. I do the method on the floor. I don't do this changing very often. It's kind of like the self-mulching method. I put a little bit more new down every so often. I'm about due though for a full clean out and get this out of here. But it's going to be some good soil to actually use somewhere at some point. But this is it. Now on to the next step. More living space, or resting space. This one here, she hates the rooster with a passion. She hides in here all day. Put these two supports in there. So I'm going to use this as one and then do another one here across, and then that should be it. But I forgot my saw, or lost my saw, but luckily the reciprocating saw is always there to save the day. But then it ran out of power, spare battery, so we'll get this cut and put it into there. second. Say hello. So we got the little cleanup done in here. I got the 2 new roosting locations for them, so hopefully that'll take care of it. We're going to be up to over 40 chickens. So the current place that we have, I think we're about pushing our residency limits. But I will be switching out and going to probably do an expansion on here if we keep going with the chickens that we're going with. You gonna say hello? Say hello? No? Okay.
So I thought it'd be a little fun or interesting here to share some of the history. The old building that was on the property was built at least in the 1870s. Had about a 2-inch lean for every 4 foot. The foundation was shot, so we had to tear down the old building because we couldn't afford the $500,000 starting price to even consider we could save it, which is a horrible shame. But we did save all the timbers from it, and they got repurposed. Ultimately, we moved it from where it was behind our new home. Moved over where the old barn was, which in that process found some goodies that were buried in there from a long time ago. Ended up putting a separator in there because the door's not the best, so I figured if we put some chicken wire, it would be a little layer of defense if somebody got through the front door. You can see Xander there smiling like all teenagers do by his progress. He did pretty much a lot of the work on this himself. I always encourage him to do the jobs to learn, and from there we built where the egg boxes were, put in an automatic door, and that is what we have today that we use for our chicken coop. A nice repurposed old building.
Appreciate you watching a little quick cleanup video and a little enhancement that we did this week. And have a good one. Take care.